Hello, my name is Kark82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 3. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do next. I think I'm just gonna keep crafting up these interfaces and just basically add everything possible to the AE system. I do think just crafting up multiple assembly machines is probably the way to go. I do need to get all this rutile taken care of as well. I don't have that fully automated. And that's definitely something I should probably get. I just don't know if I want to. I mean, I guess I want to do it in a large chemical reactor. I should probably get a second one. But then, like, part of me is like, if I just set up a couple small chemical reactors, something like this, just a couple machines to run continuously. I don't need some big thing, and I can kind of have those set out of the way. So maybe, yeah, the only other issue with that is you do sometimes have to deal with like cells in the small chemical reactors. I mean, overall, it's like, it's relatively easy. I really only need a couple. I'm just trying to, like, the overall process is 2 chemical reactors, an electrolyzer for the salt to get the chlorine and sodium back. But it's almost like, should I just, maybe I should just set up maybe I should just set that up. Also, the other kind of issue we have at the moment is that the chemical reactor and the freezer can't run at the same time. Just the way I have it set up. Maybe I should get this. It's just like, it works here. So I'm like, I don't feel like moving it. Because what I would need to do is upgrade it. And then I would have to get it attached to this, and you can see, like, at the moment, trying to get another machine attached to HV is a pain. So it's, I'm kind of like trying to expand, but I'm a little bit boxed in at the moment until I can get some better, basically the next battery buffer, because then I can pump this in to EV batteries, and that kind of opens up a little bit easier. So that way I won't have to transform up and stuff. All right. So, yeah, maybe. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just very manual at the moment. So I keep going back and forth. How do I want to do this? And it's kind of one of those, I just don't know where to start. I think I may actually, we'll have the machines, I think the automated ones on either side we can access. And then maybe the ones I'm just doing manually at the time being, things like the arc furnace and the electrolyzer don't necessarily need to be connected to the interfaces right away. They will eventually. But I think I'll do those kind of like the front and the back, maybe. I guess kind of similar to what I was doing, except we are adding... we've kind of turned it vertical and then attaching these things to it. But yeah, so until I can get all of these done and connected to the interfaces, I think we'll just kind of like line them up in front. I think that's probably the best way. So a lot of these, like that, is eventually going to be switched over to the large chemical reactors. Maybe I should convert. Yeah, maybe I should convert that into polyethylene, and then also the fluid interfaces. They do require lapis iron. Well, let's look at this one. I guess it's the same, just in assembler form. The fluid transposers, engineering processors. Yeah, the fluid, it just uses a lot more things. Although these, man, these engraved Lapitron chips, ugh. Bad. I know some of the stuff has changed for later, thankfully, but man, these were just like billions of these you need. It's just like I have a little traumatic experience from our second season. You know what? Maybe we should work on this. Did I? No. What did I chemical bath is what I got. So I just decided to just go for it and start breaking everything down, and we'll replace it where it needs to go. Otherwise, I'm just going to stand there staring at it for 87 years, not being able to figure out what I want to do. There. That's salt. Oh, silicon dioxide. I need some more. Oh, I do have salt ore. That's funny. I forgot about that because I was looking for salt and I was only finding rock salt and saltpeter. All right. Yeah, I'm slowly getting this stuff taken care of. But a lot of this stuff... Actually, like, all this stuff can go in the A system. But sodalite and stuff like that, it's not something I really want to throw in there. Because, I mean, yeah, we have some storage. We don't have a ton of it yet. But I'm working on it. So we'll need to get the drives and stuff more automated as well. Okay, so we got the ones that don't super need to be automated at the moment. Up there. I could maybe throw that like right there. Gonna be blocking one of the ones, but I could always just... Oh, that's gonna be automated, won't it? Okay, at the moment these two aren't, but I think we'll have... isn't the thing underneath here? Alright, I can't actually slide a... I can't actually slide some cables through there. Also, I need to buy some more of the cables. Also, probably, yeah, I think I'm going to do all these. Might as well use these coins for something. All right. I have hooked up the... You know what? Maybe... Ah, that's right. That's got molten polyethylene in it. I wonder if... Maybe we should get fluid crafting going. Yeah, maybe I should convert the thing into a dual interface. I do need to get these, but engineering processors and stuff aren't the end of the world. Maybe think about getting Lapatrons. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Because then if I get Lapatrons, I can also upgrade my whatchamacallit. Also, Vibrant Alloy. I need to... Nichrome. You know what? We have a ton of Nichrome. Maybe that's something I should get going. Nichrome. I need... basically 2 stacks of this. So what would that be? 128. All right, so we need 26 chrome and 104 nickel. Well, we got 162. So yeah, let me get this smelting while I'm doing other stuff. The nickel, we're a little short on, I think. I did something. I think I manually grabbed it, though. I don't think I ever threw... Yeah. All right. I'm going to have to go get more nickel. Okay, quite a bit of time has passed. I went ahead and threw the miner on the nickel vein in the Twilight Forest. Got a bunch of nickel for all the nichrome. And then as I went to smelt it up, realized we had a bit of a problem. And that is the nichrome requires the next tier up of blast furnace. So I crafted up another energy hatch. Let me really quick. I don't think... No, I think we use the energy hatch. I remember I crafted one up a while ago for it, but we ended up using it maybe for the chemical reactor or something. I don't remember. But I switched out the thing and the power failed. And then I remembered we had a bit of an issue with the air filter also taking a bit of power. So what I've gone ahead and done is upgrade our main line out here. I've gone ahead and switched it all the way to the transformer over here. It is 4 amps. The cable can handle 4 amps now. I only do 2 amps at the moment because that's what I can output easily in the base. That will get upgraded at some point, probably when we get the new tier battery. But yeah, so I've gone ahead and upgraded that, and I have started smelting our nichrome. Now I'm kind of doing it in batches here. While I'm here, I'm going to grab this. Also, I need to get interfaces over here. Yeah, we'll be running a line, obviously, underneath to input in there and then send this back into the A system. Just haven't got to it yet. So we started doing that, and then I have started making all the recipes for the mica, which we need, and the miner is currently on the mica vein. I just moved it over here to mine out the rest of the mica in that. So that is where the miner is right now. Also, there is a cover for it. Unfortunately, can't craft that up at the moment, but I believe this, you just throw it on the miner, and then we can have it tell us where it actually is on one of the screens. Information panels. So we'll probably get to that. Instead of having to like write it down and remember to write it down, we can just throw a cover on it, but not the cheapest thing in the world at the moment. Also, it does require 1 piece of titanium. Titanium is a little precious. So that is that. Now I gotta be careful with that. Those hot ingots that I have, the nichrome, because yeah, we can't. The way I have this set up, I can't run both those at the same time, which is a bit silly. But okay, so I'm working on that to get the chrome blocks. And then I think I'm going to start putting more machines over here. I'll probably... Things like the polarizer can go way up. I think we'll go up to about here. Ah, there we go. The only problem... well, one, the ceiling is too low. I need to raise it up one. And it was actually raining before. It has actually stopped raining. Maybe I'll start doing that, or at least part of it. So we'll do a row of 8, I believe. I wasn't sure if that was actually going to... wasn't sure if that was going to pull at the one that was up higher. Actually, we can just do it right here. Yeah, I just need to raise up this bit. So I can fit the machines. Because I think a row of 8 is probably... This is going to look so silly, but... Oh, I didn't realize I pulled that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... No! There we go. Okay, yeah, I'll continue raising that up, but I think a row of 8, because then we have 8 channels for the interfaces. It kind of just works, and then we'll have 8 on this side. Now, I do think I much prefer when they're in lines, like horizontal lines, because that way it's easier to access. This way, if I have like a machine way up there, I can't get to it, then I have to like use my jetpack to hover up here, but we're doing things a little bit different in this base, and this is, it's much more efficient with the space. But I'm sure we'll be moving machines around as we go. Like the polarizer can go way up the top. This thing, even at like the very end, this thing never, I don't even think we get 9, like a total of 9 recipes in the polarizer. It really doesn't use many. So that can go way up the top, because I never do that manually. But some of this stuff, I kind of do have to have it within reach, and I don't want to have to fly up to put like ingots or something in here that I don't have recipes for. So that will slowly get adjusted as we go. And then a long time in the future, these will all be replaced with multi-blocks. But we're nowhere there yet. So yeah, I have been just doing recipes as I go along. Not everything, but yeah, as I'm making recipes, I am slowly making recipes for everything. So at the time, I quickly paused, or not quickly, but I was letting that fill up. Let me just make sure this one is full, because pulling a full EV amp for the blast furnace, I just don't want to lose materials in the blast furnace by running out of power. So I'm just being a little cautious, especially when I'm running other things. All right, well, I'm going to let this run and smelt up this. I just realized, do these need an HV? Okay, just HV. I wasn't sure if this had to be upgraded. So to smelt them, EV, but to cool them, it's only HV. Also, I just realized, do these... Okay, so these only also needs HV. I was just about to say, I'm like, oh, I hope this doesn't need the next tier up. Also, I just saw that we need Canthal. I do have a couple Canthal ingots. I need a little more. I'm gonna make a recipe for that. It's just easier if I do this, although I am running out of space. It's just easier if I put that in there. Eventually we will get another mixer, so we'll have a 1 and a 2 and they'll both be connected, but at the moment we'll have to do this manually. Alright, so there's the 16 ingots that we're gonna need. Yeah. I didn't see that molten Canthal actually when I looked at that. I was just looking at that. Okay, just crafting up the coils that we need here. Got a few going. I didn't make recipes for them because we're not gonna be using this. I just was looking at this and I was thinking I'm gonna need some pattern capacities. I think we're not quite there yet using interfaces for pattern capacities. I can always just remove this stuff as needed at the moment. Yeah, I'll just throw those back in there for the time being until I can get those. But I actually just saw this ×2, so it looks like you can actually you don't have to manually change all the things again. I'm just gonna do the 1 just so I don't mess up a whole bunch of them. So if I want to do that, oh yeah, look at that, changes to 6, and then if I right click, wow, that's like really cool. I spent a lot of time changing recipes in our last season because you don't really want to craft up like 100 at a time stainless steel at the moment. We just don't have tons of resources, but once you start crafting into like the hundreds of thousands, you don't want to be doing like 10 million different processes for stainless steel. You'd want to do it in like 1 or 2, otherwise you like blow up your computer from all the processing it's trying to do for those super end game recipes. So all right, we'll let that finish up, and then I can start doing this. Now the reason I removed those recipes is because I wanted to do that. Now, ruby. I don't remember if I have a lot of ruby, actually. It does, it's 30 Lapitron for one of the crystals, and then we'll probably use Vibrant Alloy. Because it's just energetic alloy with chrome and ender pearl, I think. I'm just trying to decide how many batteries. Probably 4, I think, would be a good start for the batteries. So we're gonna want 120 Lapitron. That is kind of what I was trying to figure out. So we do have tons of redstone. It's just not processed at the moment. I might have to go through and figure out where the heck I put all this. Yeah, there's just an absolute ton of redstone. I think this is all redstone too, so eventually we will get all this automated and taken care of. But for the time being, I'm just kind of doing it manually. So I did have a bunch of ruby in a chest. I have 3 more stacks. I'm just processing a little bit of it at the moment, and then we'll send it through the sieve, so that can just chug away and get. Oh, I need to undo this. I'll probably I need to figure out what I'm doing with all that. And smelt that. I just don't want to overload our drawers yet, or our drives. So I've got 3 full and 1 over half full. Also, I forgot that the recipe creates 5, so I had a couple extra nichrome wires that I shouldn't have turned into wire, but thankfully you can just smelt them back. All right, so there is the coil blocks. Let's go ahead and read this. So now we have EV nichrome blast furnace, and with that I can do, off the top of my head, I know I can do the vibrant alloy. There was another one. I don't remember what metal it was that needed nichrome. I placed that wrong. There was something else I saw that needed nichrome coils, and I don't remember what it was. But if we do that, we'll be able to find it. I'm actually gonna leave that in there for now. These I actually do use for the transformers, so might as well go in there. And then, I've said this a bunch of times, but we'll eventually get our ore processing sorted. I have gone ahead and just moved our arc furnace to here. Not hooked up to oxygen yet, but it will be eventually. And then there's the ore washing, and then it's hooked up with water underneath. There is that. Alright, so I'm gonna need... What do we need? If I'm going to do 4 of those, I need 8. Oh, it's under I. Why did I think it was under Pearl? Thought I got a bunch of... Didn't we get a bunch of Ender Eyes from something? Or was it... Oh, it's this, isn't it? I was like, I remember something that involved Ender Eyes. 16 of them, yeah. But I didn't buy it. So, alright, there we go. You know, and with Eyes of Ender, being able to buy that... How many did I need? I already forgot. Is it 1 per? We can do maybe travel anchors. 3. Do travel anchors require pulsating crystals? No, that's just that. Assembler. Alright, these are all actually assembler recipes. I couldn't remember if this actually needed one of the Ender IO machines. I don't have any of those yet. You know what? I'll just throw the 4th one in there. If I need more, I can buy it. I mean, they're not cheap, but if I just do some more... If I do more quests... I didn't mean to put Ruby in there. If I do more quests, we'll be fine. So, 8... Oh, right. I never canceled that. Yeah, since the mixing thing doesn't go into the A system, if I don't put the crafting back in, it doesn't register. But yeah, most of these are just 2. I think that one's 2 as well. Yeah. Man, so much easier having recipes, even though they're not attached to the machines yet, just to have them going directly into a chest, and then I can I don't have to sort through. Oh, I was like, why did that stop? All this dang stone dust that we don't need. Where did I put my sifter? It's on the back, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's go smelt up some vibrant alloy now that we can do that. I think I have nitrogen in here. Do I not have nitrogen? And yeah, eventually I'm going to have to get these hooked up. But we'll probably do that when I get when I run cabling over for crafting. Was it hydrogen? It might have been hydrogen, actually. Which one was it? Hydrogen or nitrogen? Dang it, it's hydrogen. Easier to go down this way. Yeah, and we're definitely going to need to get storage drawers. Oh wow, this isn't full. Oh, you know why? Because it's not running. Because the oxygen is full. That was always the... Like, that one was always the one being voided, but now that I'm... Yeah, now that we're, the oxygen's full, it's not running for the hydrogen. I could fix that. Just by doing this, probably. Void. And that'll turn that back on to produce hydrogen. I'll let that run for a little while, but I do like having it turn off. I would prefer to have it turn off when they're both completely full. Alright, how fast was that? I didn't even look. Oh, 37.5 seconds. That's actually not too bad at all. Alright, so there's our vibrant alloy. Let me craft up our Laptron once I get all the ruby pulverized down. Should be. Yeah, plenty of ruby. I'm not saving the exquisite either if we need to. I swear that's not even used until like the very end. Like right before you're finishing the pack, you finally use that exquisite rubies, and I don't remember what it was for, but it was for some Stargate part, I believe. So I'm not holding on to those. Alright, so Lapatron, we need 120. Alright, there we go. I like that it shows... I really like how it shows the amount that you're using in the A system. Like, that's really cool. Like, that's using 78% of our ruby dust. I don't know how useful that is, to be honest. I mean, I guess, like, you can see when you're doing a large craft, you can see when your resources are getting low. So we'll see if that is useful. All right, let me finish this. We'll get the Laptron crafted up. And that is our EV batteries. And that's going to let us redo our power going into the base. Okay, I've added a lot of these recipes. There is the completed ones that we're going to need, and then this should be crafting up all of the SMD parts. So, got recipes for all of that. Yeah, unfortunately, we are definitely limited by the size. Maybe I should invest... I don't know, it just feels rough investing 12 titanium into just one pattern thing. Like, I get it, yeah, it's kind of acting as another interface, so it makes sense, but it still feels kind of bad. Yeah, and there is the the MV ones, and then once I dump those in the A system, we should get the HV ones that we need for that. All right, cool. I should have the Vibrant Alloy done as well. Yeah, all right. Almost there. All right, there is the 8 HV circuits. Should be everything. There is that. Right, autoclave. I have an autoclave over here. I kind of forgot about this part of it. Whoops. I was thinking it was the assembler recipe. So that's Lapatron. Okay, there we go. And then the rest go in there. So I'm probably going to do a, let me think. Well, oh, that's right. I see. I didn't put the, there. Now it's canceled. Not everything's hooked up yet, so I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, we'll do, I guess I'll do a 8 or a 9 thing battery like usual. Yeah, this part's kind of annoying actually with this, so I'll have to get that sorted because isn't that, oh, like what's going on there? There it is. I was like, that was weird. We'll do EV battery, battery buffer, 9 slot 1. Also, I don't know if I have enough aluminum to go smelt some more. Also, that sound you heard, that was someone messaging me on BattleNet. It wasn't in Minecraft. That like water drop sound. Okay, I got the Lapatron crystals crafted up, the processor assemblers, and we got our extreme battery buffer. But I completely forgot that, yeah, we need the next tier of assembler. I don't know what I was thinking with that. So I'm going to have to work on that. We unfortunately don't have that yet. So let me... That... I believe I have 2... Oh, I only have one workstation. Yeah, I'm going to have to craft up a few circuits there, unfortunately. 4, I think. But we do have the majority of this stuff now for the recipe, the whatchamacallit, the SMDs and all that stuff. So it makes the circuits a lot easier to craft up. But we will finish that next episode, and then we will start adjusting our power. I really want to get all these distillation towers and stuff out of here, but I can't mess up my power gen yet. But it's coming. Anyway, that's Gary for today, so thanks for watching it. Have a good one.